back this morning. It's a nice rainy, wet Saturday. It's like 40 degrees. It's just kind of cold and dreary, but they're not working today, so I'm gonna work on trying to cut out this road, which I guess I keep calling it the road. It's kind of the only way they can get in back here to their shop is the entrance. So figured today would be a good day with no one here to try to cut a big section of it out and get it rocked back. So we probably got a half inch or better of rain. You can tell I got a little bit of puddling there. So I was kind of wondering, as I made that's all pretty flat for where their building is supposed to be added onto. So before the end of the day, I'll probably jump in the skid and either add a little rock to it or just kind of back drag through there and kind of make the swell drain a little bit better. So I may actually fudge a little bit, put some rock in some of these low spots just to get it built up enough where it'll drain on out, and then when they build their building, I'm sure some of that's going to have to change a little bit anyway, but we'll see how difficult this is going to be to cut out, or if it's going to have a little more rock than what the rest of it does. But it's got years and years of trucks and stuff running over it every single day, so it looks like there's a little chip and seal or some asphalt right there. It's not really supposed to rain anymore. It's not really raining right now. It's just like a heavy kind of mist or drizzle, I guess you can call it. So, but the good news is, I mean, like I said, it's not going to pour, so I may just go ahead and cut out like, I don't know, 50 or 100 feet of this. I'm just going to load it in the hydrema and then dump it over in the spot where we take all the spoils at. I kind of got it pushed up yesterday so we can fit some more in there. There's actually quite a bit of rock on there. Maybe enough rock just to... I'll cut it down a little lower so I can freshen the rock up, but I think that's what some of these guys said. They just over the years, just kind of kept adding rocks. So that's why it's built up higher than the concrete in some places. So, but I pushed the spoil pile up because I'm kind of running out of room and I hate to dump this junk over the fresh rock. So we'll just pack everything in there, and then hopefully Monday it'll be a little drier. We can concentrate on hauling that out. But I just thought, like I said, today was going to be easier because these guys are in and out so much that I don't want to make it where they got to park somewhere else or block their entrance and stuff in there. So I just figured I'd wait and do this little strip today. And that's the good news is, like I said, I don't think it's supposed to rain a ton, so I don't have to worry about the clay getting wet and slimy. So I'll just cut a big section out. That's why I had to haul that rock in yesterday, since it's Saturday, no one's going to be working today. The quarry's going to be closed. So we can cut this out and move some rock in. So. Well, I've made it to at least get this driveway part of it, or the entrance to this parking lot, kind of cut down and filled back in like I was hoping to do today. So it just took a little while trying to load it in the Hydrema, and I got it all piled up over there and then moving the rock, but it cut down quite a bit. So I'll come back Monday and set the laser up, and it'll kind of taper over there to that fence. But I still got all that to cut out, but I probably got 6 or 7 loads of rocks. I should have enough to cut the rest of this section out and fill it in about where the roller's at. Is where I kind of tied in to what I did in the spring. So I bet I got enough rock to cut this next section out, and then maybe just be another, I don't know, 15 or so loads, 10 or, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say, because some of that, it got down to some decent clay over there, but it had a lot of like kind of chat and just screenings and stuff, is why it's all soft on the top. So I'll just have to get back Monday and we'll finish kind of cutting this section out, then pull this rock over, and then probably have to start hauling that out Monday, because I'm going to kind of take up too much of their room in a little spoil pile pit. So we may concentrate on that and then try to get this section cut out. But it's definitely all coming together. So I got my spots up there, put just a little bit of rock in there and rolled it back in. So it's definitely probably a job where I should have had like a little motor grader or laser or something. But I mean, like I said, it's working and it's looking good, and it's all kind of got fall going that way. So we'll just get back Monday and see if we can't. I doubt I get it done Monday, maybe sometime next week, but at least Monday I can get all this cut out and this rock moved in. And yeah, I'd say by next Friday for sure, had everything kind of cut out, rock replaced, and I'm gonna roll it in one more good time before I take that roller back, because I got some marks out there and a couple spots. So we're getting close. Hey, good morning. Back at the parking lot job. I got 3 of the jump trucks here. We're gonna try to get these spoils hauled off this morning. Maybe, I don't know, 20 loads or whatever. It always seems like it's gonna take a lot more, and then especially these triaxle trucks, I can get a little bit more stuff in them, so it goes a little quicker. But I want to get this stuff all cleaned up today, so that when these guys get to work and start dumping junk in here, they've actually got some room to put some of this stuff. So I stacked it up probably a little high over the weekend, so just to try to make plenty of room to keep pushing it in this one spot. Nice and cold, so which may be to our advantage. I think where we're going to take this stuff to, it's probably still a little froze up this morning, so that's going to help. Which this stuff's all dry, but where they were taking it to, they had somebody knocking it down, but they weren't really tracking it in, so it was a little soft in places. Still a little cold. It's only been running like 20 minutes, but the hydraulics are still a little sluggish. So yeah, this is what we'll do. I don't know, probably just a couple hours this morning, get this done, cleaned up for starters, and then I'll probably keep, I don't know, 1 or 2 trucks, and I'm going to try to just dig everything out on the last little section next to the base rock. I probably won't have them bring any rock back, because I still probably got 6 or 8 loads, so I want to get that out of the way first. I probably got enough to do that cut where my truck is sitting, and then I'll need some more after I cut along the fence, but I'm running out of room, so I'll probably just, like I said, just get them to haul out everything they can, knock that rock down, and then we'll bring in some more after that. running in the big Army truck. That actually was an Army tractor. I think I've had some people ask me, and I may have mentioned that before, but it still has the sticker where it was over in Kuwait, so a friend of mine got it and turned it into a dump truck. But it is I think it's 27,000 pounds empty, so it is a heavy truck to begin with. I don't know what engine, I can't remember if it's a Cummins or a Cat, but it's got like a 5-speed Allison in it, automatic, so it's a cool truck, that's for sure. So Well, we're making some good headway. I've just been running those 3 trucks all day. We got all the spoil piles hauled out of there, so that I'm starting to cut out everything else. that I can reach and get to, minus what my pile of base rock's sitting on. But I got all that cut out over there, and I'm working on getting that hump cut down. I have no idea how many loads. We've easily hauled out at least, I'd say over 40 with those 3 trucks today. So they're having to take it a little further. It's like a 30-minute turnaround, because the one field that's just right down the road is still a little wet. They got a truck stuck in there last week, so. But I was just going to kind of jump on here. This pile, or this corner of this lot just goes to crap right here. It's like 18 inches and 2 feet of just junk. Like, it's got a little bit of rock, soft, nasty clay, some topsoil, some trash, obviously. So some of this is from the neighbors, so that blows over here. Nobody ever picks it up, but I'm finally down to a little bit of solid clay right there. There's still topsoil right here. But somewhere about that line of that fence, I should be getting into a little bit more rock. Is where I tied onto it in the spring of this year. And it's probably deep enough. I mean, back here in the corner, they're not going to be able to run a lot, but I know they're going to park their trailers and maybe just set stuff right there. But most of it's been, you know, like a foot to 18 inches maybe, but this back end's probably at least 2.5 feet of just junk. And I'm probably going to stop about where I'm at, just because I don't want to dig it all the way to the fence and have those fence posts loosen up. So we'll just scrape off a little bit of the top, and I can just top coat that with rock just to kind of make it aesthetically pleasing. So, but yeah, that whole corner is just junk right there. Right here we're down about 8 inches or whatever, and it's just good solid ground. And this spot that I'm working on was about 8 inches too high, but I've about got it all cut out. So my little teeth are worn down to that nub, so this little spot's a little slower digging right here. And you can't really see because of the way the sun's positioned, but see if I can kind of block the sun. But so yeah, like I said, you can kind of tell most of that's cut out. It starts out about 12 or 14 inches and just gradually gets deeper and deeper. So, and I'll probably, I need to pick one side or the other and then move my base rock over and then cut all that out. If I get all this junk cut out today, I can move the rock either first thing in the morning, or if I've got time tonight, I can start pushing it over. But I have a feeling we're going to be running till dark. We're getting close, but it's still going to take a few more rounds for these guys, so. But this will be good, as I'll have 90% of the stuff all cut out. Be ready to put rock back in there, so. I'd say by tomorrow I'll get that what little bit of base rock I have left moved and get that cut out, and then I'll basically just have where the 2 dumpsters are at. So I don't know, that one is half full of metal. I don't know if I can, the big 30-yarder, I'm not sure if I can pick it up with this and move it or not. If I drag it, it's probably going to mess some of the rock up, but I might as well do it now before I do my final pass on the rock. But yeah, we are close to getting everything cut out, and then it'll just be spreading and rolling some rock. So I'm really hoping by Wednesday night we'll have all the rock down, and that way if it does start raining Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll just help pack it in even more, and then I can kind of see if I got any low spots and how it drains, and if I did a good enough job. already loaded up, and we'll be one more truck closer to having this done.